Okay, hello, good morning everyone. I'm Dr. Iman, Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Built Environment, NASA University. Today I'm here with you together with our senior lecturers, S.R. Motran, professional surveys that we have in our faculty, and one of our lecturers, Miss Irna, that also she's a lecturer in the field of quant survey and construction. So today we're going to discuss mainly about the application of the quant theory and how the quant theory opens the job field in the current industry demand. So for your information, Faculty of Engineering and Built Environment, the term Built Environment depends on our engineering faculty. And it is very good that we can mix and merge this engineering IR 4.0 green technology together with Built Environment, which is one of the main quant theory. But now we want to see that what's quant theory, what is the new application quant theory, and how in NASA University we develop our quant theory based on this engineering application. So let's go more clear. As a professional survey, can you tell me what is quant theory and what is in the current industry quant theory too? Please.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, if we see one of the project mostly involved with the cost. Okay, so the cost is must be planned in early stage of processing or producing the design itself, and then the QS is take a rules to prepare all the things related to the course itself, right? So they will plan everything in beginning until the end. They will plan all the costs that will involve during and also after the construction itself, right? So it's quite challenging task because they are involved with the money that invest by the clients, and then for the time being, we have a lot of tools that can help the student and the profession that can be arranged and also can be monitored in beginning until the end that the cost involved.
Okay, so mainly involved in cost. But Ms. Irna, is quant saving only about construction and cost? Because as you know, the quant saving nowadays is very variety of fields. So every quant saving they can involve in construction, banking, oil and gas, and so on. Could you please tell me what are the fields? Because I know that quant saving they want to civil, architecture, law, and contract, everything. What are the fields involved in quant saving?
Thank you, Dr. Iman. So, generally, quantity surveying is just not about calculating of the quantities, the costing. They are also involved in preparing contracts for the particular project, which means that they're going to meet different parties. If, say, for example, they're going to liaise with the engineers, the architects, the project managers, to make sure that the entire cost and also the contract is well controlled until the end of until the completion of the project, which means that until the handover of the project back to the client. Okay, so like what Surveyor Mufang has already mentioned just now, okay, they involve from the beginning until the end of the stages, which means the quantity surveyors are actually involved in pre-contract. Okay, the term pre-contract and also post-contract. Another word is during the construction stages until the completion of the project. So, for example, quantity surveyors will prepare on the tender documentation that will be done at the earliest stage, okay, until the project is awarded to the contractor. So after the contractor is handed over with the project, they will start to do the construction works. The involvement of the quantity surveyors is very important, which means they will help to do for the process of the payment, control on the delays, and until the end of the final segment of the project.
Okay, great. So, Mukram, I heard that quant savers, they call them as the lawyer of the building. Why? Right, it's a very nice term. They are lawyers. Why we need this quant saver as a lawyer? What's happening there?
Okay, if we look to the daily practice, QS is some that are involved a lot with the cost. Okay, if let's say during the tender that they award to the contractor and so on, so they will prepare a lot of documentation. They need to monitor, and also at the same time they will involve with the rules and regulations. Okay, so QS itself will assign and come out with the proper documentation on the legal instruction and so on. So that's why a lot of clause on the law itself either stated in the document tender and so on. So they will make sure if there happen on site something clashing and so on in the certain task of their subcontractor and so on. So he is the responsible person to solve all the problems.
That's great. You see, this conserving, the reason that we are really interested in conserving a built environment, they are lawyer of the building, so they must know everything, every step. That's why the main reason that conserving, they have a wide variety of the job opportunity. For example, in banking, so many contracts is going on banking loan and so on. Oil and gas industry, we have so many this kind of industry that involved with the rules and regulation, which is time is important. So imagine that one day delay in your project, how many machinery, how many human resources is involved with that. So it is all calculated and considered and predicted by quantity surveys. That's great. So that's why now we come into, we have a great field, Ms. Irna, as you are mainly in the construction management. We have a great field of quantity surveying, they call it construction management. So can you tell me what are the involvement of construction management and quantity surveying?
Alright, thank you again. So the involvement of QS as well in the construction management is we actually following to the three principal course, which is the time, quality, and the cost. Which means that like in QS, for QS, they have to make sure that they prepare the cost estimates at the earlier stage. So it means that throughout the construction phase, they have to make sure that there is no, the cost will not be impacted. Okay, so it means that the cost will be controlled. Another thing is, how is the involvement of the QS in the construction management? They also control the timing. It is to prevent any delays in construction projects. Okay, and if this two is being controlled, then the quality can be achieved.
That's great. That's great. So it's as you see, it's a wide variety of the field involved with quantity surveying. So they must know the basic of civil engineering. They must know the basic of the architecture. They must know basic of the calculation and rules and regulation of the economic is there. Everything is there. So as one of the main parts of quantity surveying is under the board of quantity surveying Malaysia. We are on the board. So as a rule, we must involve with the two professional surveys. For example, Survey Mokram is here with us. Those that they achieve this title surveyor means they have a wide, heavy experience in industry. So, Survey Mokram, can you tell us why it's important that we involve the survey to the academy, from industry come to academy? How this experience is improve our program here?
Okay, that's a quite tough challenging job to deliver whatever the market demands. Okay. The market mostly have a new, and then sometimes the problem that we try to solve it in the construction industry. So from our side, means practice on the site itself. Okay. So the problem occurred there. We already had a solution and so on. So we try to bring to the student. Okay, we try to expose the real condition and the real problem occurred on the market, and then we try to come out with the demanding request from the industry, and then we come out with the syllabus, come out with the program that we give to the student. Means the student get the knowledge that there are can use once they are grabbed from our faculty or university, right? So we try also to approach them with the new collaboration program. If let's say in the market they have things new they can call like a beam approach and so on. They use software. They share together the data that they get. They will share and collaborate. Okay, so we try to expose to the student on this approach. So we try to give them the basic knowledge on that. So once they are appointed as a QS, so they are ready.
That's great. So in NASA University, we're really proud that on various fields. For example, we don't want to follow just traditional conservation. One of the things that we're really proud is we have a great collaboration with industry. Our lecturers have a great experience in industry, and it's a great news that officially yesterday, if you visit NASA University website, yesterday the NASA hospital project started officially, and our faculty of engineering has a great involvement in NASA hospital. So means guarantee that our students can get the real case experience in this case. And the other things, we are faculty of engineering and built environment. So this term engineering involved with the IR 4.0 green technology and so on. So Ms. Irna, how this engineering and new technology can affect our program in NASA University? And what are the new applications that we involve in our syllabus in our conservation in NASA University?
Okay, all right. So once the students of NASA, when they enter our program, like what Dr. Iman mentioned, that we actually have, if you have seen the live Facebook yesterday in our page, that we're going to construct a hospital building. So, if the students, in order to practice them, so we also actually expose them to in real life case studies, so which means that they can go down to the site and check on the real construction process, construction methodologies, plants and machineries, on how to do some progress payment, how to assess on site payment, and so on. There's so many things that they actually can join. However, NASA also have additional classes, and we have also master classes. We provide them with additional knowledge, like providing them extra classes on using softwares. They can also learn in detail about contracts, as to what we are doing currently, what we have now.
That's great. As Ms. Irna just now mentioned, we provide this extra knowledge to our students down there. We call it master class. Extra knowledge for free for our students. One thing that we can involve this is new technology in one area. For example, not just mentioned about contracts. We doing the application of the smart contracts. The smart contract, one of the new applications that definitely we apply in our students and quite unique in NASA University. Or we have engineers. Our robotics is very, very powerful here in NASA University. We apply this robotic knowledge in kind of building services and so on, so the students can do the building inspection by application of the robotics. Or we apply some kind of green technology in the process of the construction, which is all this applied. And just now we mentioned the various software that we use for our program. For example, we proud that we emphasis on the BIM software, Building Information Model. So, SR Mokran, can you tell us what are the new? Because nowadays everybody is talking about BIM and BIM. What is building information modeling and what is BIM, SR Mokran?
Okay, this is mostly widely used, not only in Asia, mostly in the world. Okay, to achieve Industry 4.0, okay, not only the IT, not only the marketing side, okay, in construction also they have to adopt, okay, the new technology. So mostly like a BIM itself, they are sharing information And then the weight they share, maybe they can go for cloud-based. Okay, so if you look here now, most of the industry they go for work from home sometimes, right? So in the certain stage itself, QS and certain engineer also can do that. Okay, so means they can communicate each other during the cloud, during the meeting on web and so on. But at the same time, the data, the arrangement of work is still same. And then on that stage, we can find out the collaboration for each of the professional that involved in the site or in the construction industry. They still can manage the performance. Okay? The works on site still can manage with time frame, the work done on time and so on, they still can manage. But with the new approach that can be fulfill the industry 4.0.
Thank you. One of the great things that I heard a few months ago, I read in the news nowadays is the inspector, they don't go to the site. They have a drone.
Yes.
With drones going up and taking of video and photograph there. Those photographs come to the beam and they merge the photographs, and with these photographs they can understand what are the problems and how is it going to solve that problem and so on. It's part of that, which is really great application of beam, and we really apply on that. Yeah? So it is a great information that we can apply on that. Now again we talk about a smart contracts. Can you tell us about something about a smart contract?
Okay. Actually, smart contract is like what we call that a contract that actually gets imposed by a lot of parties. Okay, that they actually share on one contract, and nowadays that you don't have to approach one by one. Okay, sharing information can be done generally by all the parties involved with that particular project. Okay, so for example, that if you need to get some information about it, so they can just liaise with one another with a suitable sharing information.
Actually, yes, you see nowadays this way, we have a, if you go for a contract, even you want to purchase your very small apartment, you have a very thick document with you with all about contract and so on. So this is smart contracts like blockchain. All it is contact with together, yes, the information we keep from the beginning till end, this information already is there. It's like blockchain. It's like even like nowadays we have this Bitcoin and something is the same application that we nowadays apply in the contract and construction and so on, which is a very nice application. Nowadays this coin sharing is important. So as we talk, we understand that this coin sharing nowadays has a variety of fields and great job opportunity. Not only in construction, also in the oil and gas, banking, so many things. Because the finance, time management, everything is handled by professional service, which is amazing application. And for our master, we really proud that we involve this with engineering, IR 4.0. We make a new niche in quant theory, but applying the technology in quant theory, which is quite unique. So another thing that we really proud, these master classes that we mentioned, we give this extra knowledge to our students, which is we filling the gap between university and industry. And also we always apply real case study, for example, now this master hospital start. And always because of this, we can observe all the lectures with high industry experience like SR Morgan. So thank you so much. It was a great information about quant saving. So nowadays we understand that what is quant saving and what is the new application in quant saving. So anything you want to add, Samoka or Miss Tina? Okay, so thanks so much. This quant saving is new for Mansa University. The good point that's new that we develop our syllabus in case of the current industry demand. So hopefully all of you can join for our new program 1.7 by new application of engineering 1.7, which is quite unique in NASA, and all case studies by involving the NASA hospital. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It was a great and fruitful discussion, and hope to see you all soon in NASA campus. Thank you so much and have a nice day.